Number 73 is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. First offering on its way.
The first baseman, number 19.
Early
Joey
swing there as he pulls
Votto.
it foul to the right side. Now the pitch. To first. To his left, Bodie. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Alex Wood is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Suarez has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. I'm sure he's pretty excited to hit in this one because you know he's facing a guy he's taken deep 5 times in his career. That's a lot of home runs against one guy, so we'll see if he can get the better of that starter again today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The third baseman, Chris.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Grounded up the first baseline. Woods ready. 0-1 on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Schebler ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Javier Baez. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
Bryant at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Shebler going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bodie has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive, that's going to be trouble. Gennett's going to turn for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
0-1 the count. 1 out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Gennett stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Addison Russell. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Russell.
Fouled off. Russell behind 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your
Batting
way.
7.
Yeah, Matty, he's
The
having a
first baseman,
monster season, well over
David.
300. Right
Brody.
there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the
Batting
first inning and back-to-back
No left fielder.
singles here in the second.
Mark.
This could be a short night for this
Good.
pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Into the box now, Mark Segunas. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Okay, here's
Batting
how the
ninth.
Reds are lining up in this
The
one.
pitcher.
And let's take a
Number
look at third
73.
baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
The
Wow.
center fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert
Almora.
Almora Jr. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Almora brings in a batting average resting just under 320. And they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, this is one of...
Suarez fields it cleanly. Oh, look at this. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this... That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as we are all set
Leading
to
off for
begin the
Cincinnati,
third inning in this one.
The right
Hey,
fielder,
we're still
number
in the
6.
early stages in this
Phillip
one. They're only down by a couple of
Ervin.
runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Batting 9.
Stepping in, Alex
the pitcher,
Wood.
number 40, Alex Wood.
In there, strike one.
Nope.
And he
Ball
takes
one.
this one high, 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So it's back to the top of
The
the order
batter,
now.
number 9,
And digging into bat
shortstop,
next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
Nope. Upstairs.
Peraza.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. Peraza makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Castellanos. And the inning is over. 1-2.
Leading off for the Cubs, the
Here
right
comes the
fielder,
first pitch.
Nick
Is
Castellanos.
swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ervin ranging back. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one.
Up next for
He's
the
going to have
Cubs,
to start keeping the ball in
the
the yard
third
for
baseman,
starters.
Here's Chris
Chris
Bryant now. This is skied out
Bryant.
toward right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Yeah,
Now
everyone knows
batting,
this guy's been having a
shortstop,
great year at the plate, but
Baez.
he's not exactly a gazelle on the
Baez.
bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone into the right field bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And boy, the Cubs have come to play, as this is good for extra bases as well. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's safe.
He's safe.
Here comes the
Now
Red
batting,
skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And
now
here
batting,
with the infield back,
baseman,
they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul, it's 0-1. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they can just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this? Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Joey
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike one. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
The pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 73.
Pops this one up. And no one will track it down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Peraza comes up with it. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Albert Almora. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 6.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Shebler moves over, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Line towards center field. Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Shebler. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. In now, Tucker Barnhart. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1. So stepping in, Chris Bryant bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Shebler moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Wilson Contreras tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Shebler waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, David Bodie hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Irvin is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Digging in, Phillip Irvin. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today,
The
not
pitcher,
only when
number
he's throwing
30,
strikes,
Tyler
but how about the amount of strikeouts?
Malley.
And what's even more impressive, no walks up
Your
to this
attention,
point. So
please.
he's pounding that
Inch hitting
zone with
for
strikes,
Cincinnati.
and he's making these
Number
hitters swing the bat.
66, Yasiel
This is popped up.
Puig.
Contreras over to his left. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
So the batting order turns
Shortstop,
over now and set to
Jose
go Jose Peraza. It was a
Peraza.
fly out for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he will strike him out. 10 now.
Your
Sal
attention,
Romano
please.
gets the call to pitch
Now
here, and he'll
pitching
try
for
to
the
sort
Reds.
this mess out. He's
Number
going to try to at
47,
least eat a couple of
Sal
innings for his guys.
Romano.
Heading out towards shallow right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The batter, number 73.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 73. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. He's running, pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. Lifetime
Almora.
against this particular arm. He's 2 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Shebler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
Ready now,
Castellanos.
Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Shebler giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Cubs. Ready to deliver.
Leading off
Here's
for
the first
Cincinnati,
pitch.
The left fielder, number 33.
Taken, but that catches the inside
Jesse
part of the plate.
Winker.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The first baseman,
Here's the
number
first pitch to
19,
him.
Joey.
He'll start him with a
Votto.
curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Eugenio
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Ladies and
Standing in, Chris Bryant. And he'll
Leading off
complete the
for the
cycle
Cubs,
if he can blast one
the
over the
third
wall
baseman,
here.
Chris
Hit
Bryant.
sharply on the ground. Jeanette has it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Javier Baez
Shortstop,
will stand in again as we
Javier.
flash you back to the early stages of this
Baez.
ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
So now with 2
Wilson.
out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Irvin is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zagunis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the center
and that
fielder,
brings up Scott Schebler. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Up next
now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. To second for 1, on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more. Addison Russell. Garcia is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in, Anthony Rizzo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 00.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Schwarber
drops 1 down here and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Garcia will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
This changed defensively for the Cubs.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone.
Number 44, Anthony.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence.
22.
We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
No outs, nobody on. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. 1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The Reds down to their last strike. Cincinnati, good night. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Chicago host home win number 70 on the season.